Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. This is a little project we're making today. It's this Rosette Christmas ornament. Isn't it cute? As you can see. And this one measured, I used strips that measured 1 inch wide. We're going to do a different size today. So let's get started. This paper was the painted Christmas paper. This time I'm going to use Sweetest Christmas. And our pieces are going to be double the size, so 2 inches strip by 12 inches, and you need 2 strips like this, and you're going to score at ½ inch, every ½ inch, all the way down. It sounds like a lot, and it can be, but it actually goes really quickly. So it's just every ½ inch down the strip, and I really love this red. It's so bright and vibrant and happy. Really good on a day like today here in North Lincoln, where it is grey and gloomy and it's been raining and it's not particularly nice at all. So there we've done 1 strip. So let's do our second one. You could use either side. I think I'm going to use this lovely red side. I really like vibrant colours for Christmas. I'm not really into pastels and pales and stuff at any time of the year, to be honest. I do like bold, vibrant, saturated colours. They just sing to me. So nearly done, 11 in 11.5. Okay, so that's 2 strips of 2 inches by 12 inches, scored at ½ inch. So now we need to accordion fold, and that means folding one way and then the other, just like the same way as you'd make an accordion, or when I was a kid we used to do this all the time to make our own type of fans. We called it a fan fold. But I've seen people nowadays calling it an accordion fold, so there you go. But we used to do this to make our own fans. As I have to say, nothing like a paper fan. I know people like to buy their electronic gadgets, and they're great, but sometimes you can't beat tried and tested. So there, we folded that accordion fan fold, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just going to give it a really good press down now on both ends with my bone folder. So there we've got one, and now we're going to do the same again. On our next one. I just pinch as I go along. With the Zyla series paper it is easy just to pinch it. You don't need to, it's not as thick weight as cardstock, so your fingers can pinch and get quite a good score line. I will use my bone folder as well, just to reinforce what I've done. Oopsie daisy. Okay, so there we have our 2 strips. Now we need to join these together, and you can see you have like a valley and a mountain, and you need to slip one into the other. So if I show you here, there we've got a bottom bit, a valley, here we've got a mountain, and you slip one into the other so that the fold continues. And I'm just going to use a little bit of Tombow to do that. There we go. I'm going to get my silicone mat out in case I have any splodges, because I don't want it going on my grid paper, and just line up the join. Just take your time to line it up. and then just refold it at that point, just to make sure you're getting the right folds. And there we are. Okay, and then we need to do the same to bring these two pieces together. So we're going to do the same thing, join those two like that, so we have a sort of a bracelet effect. So, a bit more Tombow, and then bring these two bits, and you can see here I've got a valley and a mountain, and joining it so I can make sure I keep that concertina effect. So there we have our bracelet. So I'm going to leave that aside just to take and dry. I'm going to do some stamping. I'm going to get a piece of whatever this is. Basic white, there we go, not with it today. I'm going to use some garden green ink contrast, and let's see what stamp set shall we use. I used before this one, Christmas to Remember, and I used the Merry, but I'm wondering this time whether I'll do something different. Let's Celebrate You. Let's get this one out. It says Let's Celebrate You, and I want to see what I've got. Now you can use the layering circle dies, which is maybe what you should use. These circle punches are retired, I will say, sadly, but I still use mine because I absolutely love circle punches, and I really live in hope that Stampin' Up will bring them back, because they are the best. So please, Stampin' Up, if you're listening, bring back our circle punches, and if you agree, then let me know so that I can tell Stampin' Up as well, as the more of us who ask for them back, the better. So let's try this one. Let's Celebrate You, from the Celebrate with Tags stamp set. Close this up. I am going to just quickly clean my stamp, because otherwise I can see myself getting myself into an awful mess. I always clean my stamps as I go along, as you know, if you've been watching my videos. And if you haven't, thank you for joining me this time, and I'd really appreciate if you could, subscribe and like the video, obviously if you want to, but it really helps my videos be more visible on YouTube. So I'm going to use a 1.5 inch circle here, and it fits it just fine like that. And I'm going to need two pieces, so I'm going to need another scrap of basic white because that one's had it. So let's look for a scrappy. It's a great way to use up your little scraps. I'm going to use another one of this. This is going to go on the back. You could use a coloured piece at the back. You could decorate this piece as well. It's really up to you. So let's get rid of these pieces. Okay, I'm going to do my back one first. I'm going to put a little bit of Tombow on here so it's ready to stick. And then set that aside carefully. Whoops. Bring back this in, and now you want to push it in like this, and then it can be sometimes very fiddly, but it works. And then you want to lie it down, see, like this, and push it into the center as much as you can. Take your white piece or your rough circle without trying to stick your fingers in the glue, and just hold this in place. Really hold it until it takes. So give it a good pinch and hold that. And now we can do this side. Whoops, see, I didn't hold it for long enough, and it jumped back out at me, which is quite okay because I just realised I put the wrong piece on. So it's actually helping me. Isn't that nice of it? So back into the centre, and I need glue on my other piece, so let's put glue on my other piece. Okay. See, it's up like this. Push it down with your hands. It will go into space. Take your rondelle, your circle, and hold that in place. And now I'm going to put that on top of it to hold it for now in space. Now if you want, you could put a little bit of ribbon or something, you know, attach it in before you put your circles on, but you don't have to. So let's see, hopefully that was given something. And now putting the back one on as well will give it extra stability. Okay, a few minutes later I let it set. Isn't that pretty? So you've got that side and you've got that side. So pretty. So now you want to jazz it up a bit. You can use some of these sequins. These are the what are they? Seasonal back sequins. You can use these, or you could use some ribbon, of which I don't know where my ribbon is, but let's just have a quick look and cause you all a pain in the neck. Ugh, how come things always know to run away just when you want to use them? I don't know how they manage it, but they manage it so well. Aha, I think I found my ribbon. So this is the green ribbon. And let's make a little bow. I know, causing myself even more problems. You know me and bows. Not the best. Let's see, that will do. As I said, you could use some of this ribbon to make it a hanging decoration. This can just be one that sits on something. It's really up to you. And some glue dots. Let's do some glue dots. And let's just do this over the top there. So there you have very simple rosette. Then you've got the small one and the large one. So I hope you like that, and give it a go and let me show me your own makes. I love to see them. I have a Facebook group and I'd love you to join and upload all your creations so we can all be inspired by them. So all the links for the supply list, measurements, etc. all in the blog post. The links to my website and all my social media links are there too. So as I said, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.